What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Firearms Friday here on Whole Views. I wanted today to talk about just firearms ownership in general and just kind of give people a little bit of encouragement and talk about some of the things that you should look forward to, or some of the reasons why you should exercise your rights and enjoy your freedoms that we have living here in America. And I just want to encourage people, like, exercise your rights. Don't just live in a place where, oh, I have a handgun and it's just in my house for personal protection. Like, go out there and get some training. I want to highlight these women. So on my last outing at Central Defense in Youngsville, I shot my 22 long rifle. I sighted it in. That's going to be a whole separate video. We're getting two videos here on this Firearms Friday. While shooting my 22 rifle, there was a group of women who were having a class. Just kind of learning the familiarities of, loading, unloading their pistols and shooting at a target. And these women had such a good time compared to most other classes that I've heard going on at a gun range. Like, they were very excited, just happy to see that they were able to do something and do it well. I don't know which woman it is. I think it's this one here on the end. I believe it's her who was the most excited while shooting, because I believe I didn't get all of the audio because I was changing mags and I was doing things at the time. But here's a little piece of the audio that I got while she was shooting, and just it's her seeing her own results. So just check this stuff out. Just listening to that, you can tell how good of a time she was having, how excited she was about hitting the target right where she was trying to hit the target. And I heard that kind of going on and on throughout the class. Now, I know guns aren't for everybody, but if you find yourself in a situation where you own one, you owe it to yourself to go out, get properly trained with it, whether you are a beginning shooter or whether you're like me and you have a nice little collection of firearms. You owe it to yourself to train and learn the familiarities that come along with owning that weapon. And it's not like it's gonna be some type of grueling task. It's something that's actually quite enjoyable, as you just heard. The instant gratification of like lining up sights, pulling a trigger, managing the recoil, and then seeing the result of, oh, I hit exactly where I was trying to hit. That is a very gratifying, fun thing to do. So, few myths to dispel. Owning a weapon and taking any kind of course with it does not make you a commando. More from these women. As I was shooting my 22 rifle, I just had a scope installed on it and I was trying to zero and dial it in. Again, they didn't know all the intricacies of me and my gun, and I'm not even sure if they knew that I could hear them. But as I was shooting, they made little comments about like the paper not moving. They were just so excited to be in the atmosphere, and it was really, really relaxing. It was a good time. I think so many people get caught up on the fact that guns are dangerous that they don't allow themselves to relax and enjoy the experience of going shooting. There's other people that I could have featured in the video along with these wonderful ladies. There was a man and I believe his wife or girlfriend going through some training on the other side of me, and it's like, going out to shoot guns is not a negative thing. Like, it is a very, very fun, enjoyable experience, and it could easily be a date night between a couple, like on the side of me shooting on one side, or it could be like a fun outing with your friends like these women had, shooting and training on a Saturday morning. Like, it was a really, really good experience for them from what I heard. This is just a little encouragement to give people to say, hey, it is not just for the men to do. It is not just for the whites or the blacks to do. It is something that you can enjoy if you're an American citizen. Take advantage of it. Go out and experience it, and experience the fun that could come along with training, learning to protect yourself and feel more confident. Like, again, I wasn't eavesdropping because I just wasn't. But at the same time, like, I had a lot of jams, and I'm gonna talk about that in my 22 video. So I spent a lot of time like unloading rounds and reloading magazines and stuff, because I shot close to like 200 rounds of 22 ammunition, just letting them go. I've been having those rounds for a long time. And as I was listening to these women talk, it's like you can hear the confidence building in them, knowing that they can grab a gun and put rounds on target, just pick it up, shoot it, and they can defend themselves. I heard them talking about like leaving certain areas now, like, oh man, I might feel a little better about doing this now, knowing that I can handle it. It just instills a bit of confidence just from minimal training. This wasn't a loud, overbearing instructor that taught the class. It was a woman of similar age and probably way more experienced with firearms, but just someone who looked like them doing what they wanted to do. And again, fostering, I think she was a real good teacher because she fostered that, this is a fun experience type environment. There's so many of us firearms owners who are enthusiastic about going out shooting and having fun. There's no one who should be turned off. This is, again, I like to say it's not just for one group. It's for everybody who's an American citizen. So again, just take full advantage of your rights. Exercise those things. Use them while we have them, because we may not always have them. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about that type of stuff. I'm gonna shut this video off. Please come back and check out my 22 long rifle, my Ruger 1022 video that I'm gonna be doing. Posting that probably right after this one, talking about the jams, the scope that it came with, the accuracy of that build, and just the things that I'm probably gonna do moving forward based off this shooting experience. So that's what to look forward to here on the channel. Trailer reactions, movie reviews, all those things. Please subscribe, help me to keep growing it. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and be like these women. Go out, have fun.